Here's where I disagree a little bit, and I need to go check it. There's nothing against the rules that says the owner can't tell people the property is for sale.
I don't think you can. You cannot do that. All marketing has to be. At that point, you're giving the property to the real estate company for it to do all the marketing and everything. You are not.
Let me see a listing agreement.
I will.
Because you're governed by your rules of your license that you are governed by. But the homeowner.
You're signing also a contract.
I'm signing a contract saying that I'm guaranteeing you within the days that we guarantee.
You're signing a contract that you are.
That giving you the exclusive right.
Exactly.
But not reducing my right as a homeowner.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure on this one. Let's go look at it though. Just get me like a preliminary, you don't have to really run the HUD, just get me how much money I need to bring to the table next week.
I mean, the first one.
All right, we good? Yeah. All right, ready? Great.
The only thing I think is the worst property I ever seen.
That we've ever, correct.
I mean, that I ever been walked through.
So, but what I'm saying is if we think about it in that process, and okay, so let's think about this. Let's think about this. What would it be worth if we would have went in, knocked down the building, and cleared the lot? Would have been obviously we would have been picking a best use case for it.
Right.
But who would have been interested in that? I mean, I'm just saying, like, our idea is to get the most eyes on our potential property that we have. And I think.
So there's the balance too that we have to look at. So time consuming, amount that we're gonna,
Yeah, the amount of energy you put in it for the exhaustion of what you're gonna get out of it.
How much money for what the time.
But look at this. If you go on the MLS now and you put in investment property, you see nothing. You essentially see nothing that is worth even flipping.
You're right.
Right? So if right now everybody's hungry, the courthouses have been closed, so no auctions have been happening. So all these guys that have been getting fed, look at. So with our limited buyer pool, I think the idea behind listing on the MLS is so that we can get other buyers as well too. Right. Find out who's interested. Yeah. All I'm saying, it doesn't hurt us.
No, we should try. Especially, it's definitely.
Because we haven't tried it.
I think we should try it and see what happens.
I like that idea. Because Inca could be an example where we get nobody interested. Because if we get a lot of I say we put on the MLS first before these guys want to go see it on Friday. You can always take a listing down, right? Because what happens is if we offer it, because to the investors it don't matter, right? A price is a price. So whether they buy it with broker, right? So if we list it and offer it to our investors, right? And it's listed on the MLS at the same price we offer, right? It's still broker protected, right? So the commission's gonna go, or we do a flat fee, or the point is for an investor, the price doesn't increase if it's on the MLS. They're not paying the realtor to go find it. The only person paying more is the seller. So I think we list it and still say, hey, look, we're selling this property. It is on the MLS, but you could.
Yeah, but if it's once it's in the MLS, there has to be, brokers involved. But,
yeah, of course. Yeah. No, that's no problem. Yeah. But as the property owner, I can still send out an email to people saying we're selling this property. Yeah. There's no rules against that. But once they're involved, so what happens is you can potentially double dip and play dual agent. Hold on, you could potentially double dip if somebody from our buyer pools buys it. Or you'd be nice and give me a reduction in commission.
Yeah, but once it's listed, I mean, all marketing has to come from the company, from the real estate company, because you are actually, as you're giving it to the company as an exclusive right to sell.
Correct.
So everything, all.
I disagree a little bit,
marketing
but that's
has
fine.
to be included.
A MLS number has to be included.
The real estate company.
Yeah. But here's where I disagree a little bit, and I need to go check it. There's nothing against the rules that says the owner can't tell people the property is for sale.
I don't.
You don't know.
I don't know. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't think you can. You cannot do that. All marketing has to be.
I just.
You at that point, you're giving the property to the real estate company for it to do all the marketing and everything. You are not.
I would let me see a listing agreement.
I will.
Because I don't think that. I think that's an overstep on.
No, I don't think so. I'll show it to you. Let's look at it.
Yeah, let's look at it. But I think it would be an overstep on a homeowner's ability.
You like you say, when you're listing it already, there's people working, right? So, I mean, agents are working, everybody's working.
I know here's what I do know, that if I give you the exclusive right to sell, and let's just say somebody, a friend or family says, hey, I want to buy it, you're still entitled to your commission. But I don't think that no law or rule, it had to be a law, a rule that mattered to somebody that's not inside of no commission. I think no law would not allow a homeowner to still advertise their property for sale. Like, for example, if I gave it to you for sale as an agent, I gave it to you, that I decided to make a flyer, cut up the tail ends on it, put it on a light pole, I guarantee there's no law against that.
There might be.
Can't be. And the reason why I'm telling you it can't be, because you're governed by your rules of your license that you are governed by. But the homeowner,
You're signing also a contract.
I'm signing a contract saying that I'm guaranteeing you within the days that we guarantee,
Signing a contract that you are.
that giving you the exclusive right,
Exactly.
but not reducing my right as a homeowner.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure on this one. Let's go look at it though. Does it make sense?
Sounds right.
So in my opinion, it's like, if I was in your shoes, and let's say I was living in the house, I'd be like, hey, Francis listed it, but hey, you guys should come to the open house. You really should come buy this house.
Yeah.
Or I could.
But that's the same thing as me doing a Facebook post.
What
Like, hey, everybody, there's a listing going on. Come to the open house. Francis is selling it. You should come buy this house.
But what you're protected for is saying that your effort is going to guarantee you getting a commission, whether I sell it or you sell it. Not saying that I can't talk about it. Let's just get the contract, but I guarantee it can't state a law. I guarantee you it can't, because it'd be a complete overstep on the citizens right to. It's their property.
Who's gonna not talk about selling their house?
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody talks about it.
And what happens is when you get a license, you from an association or from a commission, you promise or swear that you're going to abide by their rules, or you can have penalties.
But he can allow you to do that.
He can't allow me because he don't own it.
Right.
I am allowing him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, you can't. I'm allowing him. I own it.
I guess he want exclusive rights.
He does of brokerage. He has an exclusive right, and he's guaranteed to get his pay.
Exactly.
I think we're by. So this is what I'm planning on doing. So Greensboro's got that auction, and they got some diesel trucks in it, some work trucks, 2008, 2009. Nothing crazy, right? So I want to buy like 3 or 4 of them.
Dump trucks.
Nah, just
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Like crew cabs and stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
just regular trucks like these and stuff like that.
The haul tools and stuff.
Buy 3 or 4 of them, get them all running good, keep one, sell the other 3, make it pay for the one that we bought.
And they do pretty good maintenance on that vehicle.
The city typically does, unless it's something like big mechanically that's messed up on it, they just say, nah, we're just gonna sell it. So this ends in 4 hours, this bid. So I'll spend up to $20,000 to get one free truck. And then I'll have Francis's guy, Tarcisio, to fix it up and get them ready, because bidder in 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. They got a Chevy one right here, but that's still like a.
So you're opening up Matty Beach trucks here as well?
Yeah.
Come on down to Matty Beach trucks.
They got the street sweepers out here.
Street sweepers?
Yeah.
Take
Are
those.
you trying to build a city now?
Sim City. They got the little Ford Ranger, those.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are
I
actually
like Ford Rangers.
Great garbage trucks. Not on 4-wheel drive though, are they?
I don't believe so. They got a Hummer. You want a Hummer?
How much is the Hummer going for?
9100 right now.
9100, that's it.
It says bad transmission. They got this 08 Chevy Silverado. This look good. 100,000 miles.
You know how much the little hubcap whatever on that truck cost?
Man, don't put no hubcap on that truck. You bought a hubcap for it?
Look, cause I can't holler behind no truck with the hubcap. I mean, 3 on there and 1 minute. I was like, man, look, $144 just for and the chrome was cheaper.
Is it the Ford? You went to Ford and got them?
Had to go to Martin Chevrolet over there where they custom. They sell just for custom classic vehicles. That's the only place to have it.
I mean, you wanna go through the whole contract or just,
Is this a listing agreement?
yeah. So the part where it's seller's duties, because that's, you know, you can go through it. But about marketing, because, you know, you're signing an agreement, so normally the seller is, you know, gonna be hands off. There's not a lot of sellers that wanna be involved in the market.
That does not give you the right to do so.
No. I'm just saying, so the part where it might refer to something like what we're talking about is, I think it's here. It says, you go through it if you want.
I don't need to read this. I know I'm right.
Just Google it.
No, I don't have to. This entire document is framed as the seller giving permission to the agent and the company to market the property. It doesn't say anything about what the seller can't do. All this is giving permission. Not saying I can't. The only thing that it says here, that if the firm agrees to pay the gross process, include the amount of compensation, blah, 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 earned fee is deemed under the, if any circumstances set out in or above not occurred, if within 30 days of the expiration date, the seller either directly or indirectly sells, options, exchanges, conveys, transfers, or agrees to sell the property upon any terms to any person for whomsoever the seller, firm, or corporate real estate communicated regarding property during the terms of the agreement, provide the names such as postmark, however they yeah. Glad I know what I'm talking about. What? Lamar, what? Huh? Yeah, he can't. Yeah, I was right, and I know I'm right. And even Realtor.com says I'm right.
What part is says
Listen, the whole agreement is me giving you permission
Right.
to list the property and sell it.
Right.
And depending on which contract and which boxes we check, the only thing that we agree upon is that if the property is sold within the time of you and I having a listing agreement, that you're titled to it. And even furthermore, 30 days after, right?
Right, but it says here that the seller authorizes all the negotiations to go through the firm.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, and we'll still do that.
Right.
But that it doesn't say you can't not market the property.
Yeah, but we got rules for marketing the property, but
You have rules for marketing the property. So that's what I'm saying.
right.
Only thing that's in this agreement that we agree upon is that when if I do find somebody to the table, that they're gonna go through you,
Through the firm, yeah.
through the firm,
Yeah.
and then you're still entitled to your commission.
Yeah.
So nothing stops a homeowner from wanting to advertise the property on their own, because they could advertise it on their Facebook page or whatever, or Facebook Marketplace, things that. And then when they get somebody like, oh yeah, it's listed with an agent, go deal with my agent. I think.
Yeah, it doesn't say that you can't do that.
I'm gonna tell you why, like just logically. As the homeowner, I have permission to do whatever with that house within the laws that govern the state. Whatever I want to do with that house. What I'm doing is, as a homeowner, is I'm giving you the exclusive right as a broker that I will not list with any other firm and blah, 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 giving you the sole exclusive right to sell it within a time frame and 30 days thereafter, if we check that box. And then 15 days after the expiration of the contract, you're supposed to send me in writing everybody that you had communication with the property, right? So that you can get that sunset clause, basically is what they call it in contracts.
Yeah.
So, but what will happen is, even if I do, let's just say you got it listed for 130 and I find a buyer that wants to buy it for 120, you're still entitled to your commission at the 120 price, whatever price we sell it at.
Yeah, we sell it, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we accept that.
But there's no law, which you guys are under guidelines, and because you got your license under a commission, so you have to follow the rules you accepted that you would follow these rules. So you have to follow those rules because you are licensed under that governing body. A homeowner doesn't have that, other than actual state statutes. See what I'm saying? You're run by a commission, I'm ran by state statutes. See what I'm saying? Because your commission can say, well, you only can advertise like this, this, and this, or blah, 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 blah. But then statutes is what governs everybody else. So I can market it. I just have to make sure that the contracts are ran by you, which exclusively I have to say yes or no on a contract anyways, because you have to bring them to me. I know it's not what you want to hear, but.
No, I mean, it can get messy, you know what I mean?
But how? I don't think it can get.
Well, it depends because, depends what you do and, how you market.
Of course, yeah. I mean, if you got it out there for 139, I'm trying to sell it for 120, that's stupid. But what homeowner would go against the grain of doing that? I'll just call you and tell you, lower it to 120. You can't tell me no. So what would be, I don't see where there would be that's a homeowner working against itself. So I don't think there's ever that situation going on that will happen. And this is from a board certified Texas attorney in the residential commercial real estate law. And this article is on Realtor.com. But the ultimate, what most brokers care about is that they're protected. That when you sign an exclusive right to sell with somebody, that you're still going to be entitled to your commissions.
Yeah, no, well, but it's not only that, it's when you put it out there, there's other brokers that, are part of this.
Yeah.
A part of this. So, if you're going to list it with, to sell, and then you're going to go around and sell it through a different venue, brokers, do their work.
And then you also got to remember there's different types of listing agreements. You just only most North Carolina only brings out this one, but there's other ones.
Oh, yeah,
There's non-exclusive listing agreements.
yeah.
There's all types, but brokers mainly only gonna bring you this one out of it. What's this, 1030? This is 101G, right?
Sure, because you're spending money, you know.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Supposedly. You do, but most brokers don't.
Yeah,
When I was a broker, I would spend money on the advertisement. I would get the .com for every house that I had listed. And you're
To have, you know, a firm and you're already spending money.
100%. I agree with you. But, so we're clear, I can market a property, any property that I own. Francis, you're not like, you don't do well batting against me. Like if I'm pitching, you should probably just try to get a hit with the ball or something and get to first base. You haven't been, you still owe me you owe me 4 lunches now.
Wow. Yeah, but that wasn't, you know.
Yeah, but that week you had lost 2 in a row.
McDonald's is gone.
No, we not doing it. We did Chick-fil-A the other day though. No, Chipotle.
I mean, McDonald's has some killer menus now.
You trying to convince me to go to McDonald's?
They're really working on the quality, you know, food these days.
So let's go with the objective. And this, let me tell you what most people do in my field, is that they pay for a flat fee listing when it comes to these investment properties because their main objective is to get buyers and also get the highest price. But I don't need to have a flat fee listing. But that's why they do it. So they pay the $300-400, whatever it is, to get it listed on the MLS so they get the attraction and the phone calls.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, there's some.
So that's what they do.
That's usually, and that's when they just put in the MLS and then just
They phone call, yeah. Yeah, all phone calls come to the owner and all stuff like that. But if you can make some money off of it, that's fine. I don't know why. I got the excavator.
I know, but you got that where the house gonna be set. It's kind of like a slope. We got.
No, we gonna fix that. Yeah, we gonna fix it.
I mean, you throwing all this stuff in there. You changing.
Nah.
You got equipment got to come up in there.
We gonna get it right because I know you the man. Let's have a meeting inside the conference room.
Okay.
You got some shit to say, bro?
No.
The only way you can grow a big company is how we had Venture Atlas set up, period, right? That's the only way you can really just blow something out of the water. So with that being said,
Because
yeah, but he knows not to put it on there. All right, anyways, continue. Because he's still recording.
yeah, I know.